last day in Havana today, my last day in Cuba, and so I thought I'd try and make a little bit of a video summing everything up. What I've done is I've come here to the Greek Orthodox Church in Havana. It's a really nice, quiet, tranquil place where I can sit and collect my thoughts and have a think about what I've seen. I've had a good time here in Cuba. One of the best days was yesterday, where I got to drive a train on one of the most epic rail journeys of my life, on the Hershey Railway. Totally unexpected. It was kind of just an added extra that I put on at the end of the holiday, and it's turned out probably to be the highlight. It was 4 hours each way, although it broke down 3 times on the way there and once on the way back, to cover 90 kilometers each way. On a little electric train, and I said we were allowed to drive it. Brilliant, brilliant. Looking at Cuba as a whole, it's not a country that I've fallen in love with, but I think the older you get and the more countries you go to, it's harder to fall in love with a particular country. But I do like it. It's somewhere I could actually live. It's a really nice attitude. It's a really, really safe country. I've never felt in danger here. I've never had anyone trying to rob me. There is low-level hassle. You know, you want to buy cigars, you want to go on a taxi and stuff, but it's not stuff that really mars the holiday. And if you say no, they go away, so that's good. My main issue, I think, is it's a lot more expensive than I expected it to be. So that's kind of annoying, because I've spent more than I wanted to, and more than I really could. But I've seen more or less everything I wanted to see. I've gone the length of the island. I saw Santiago de Cuba. I've seen Che Guevara's memorial, the train that he blew up. I've been on a train. I've seen all of Havana that I want to see. Yeah, I didn't get to Camagüey. Yeah, I didn't get to Cienfuegos. But you can't do everything. And I suppose if I ever do come back, I'm not planning to, but if I ever do, there's something there. Perhaps another highlight is the Casas Particulares. They are a little pricey, but it's great because you do get to stay with the families. There's some amazing meals in the evening, and each one's been different, and it's really been a very easy country to meet and to get to know the people, and that's a blessing, because that can be really hard in some countries. But I really feel that I've got to know Cubans, and they are very easy to get to know. They're very open people. They're very educated, and that comes across. You know, if there are 2 successes of this revolution, it is one that everybody is really well educated and everybody looks really healthy. And you know, if you have an educated and healthy population, to me, that means the revolution has been a resounding success, because there are very few countries, particularly in the developing world, that can boast that. And so I actually like the way Cuba does things. I think it is a model we can all learn a lot from, particularly when you consider the obstacles they've had to face from the Americans mostly. But yeah, I think the future's bright in Cuba. I would say please come to Cuba, but just be aware the cost is a little bit more than you might expect, particularly if you're used to traveling in the developing world. And that's it from me. I've done what I want to do. The last thing I'm going to do is go and see a train museum. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my videos. Please watch more. And yeah, Viva Cuba.